Hello, everyone out there. This is Jackson from God, Guns, and Guitars, and why am I somewhat excited? Because this is the final day of the 22 push up challenge for me. That's right, this is day number 22. I dig it. This is something I've partaken in, of course, for 22 days. I did skip a few days, I had to get back into it. Um, just things were busy. I have 4 jobs, so I have a little bit of leeway there. But of course, I didn't forget about you veterans. You are definitely a top priority here, and I needed to kind of get a fire lit under my ass to keep doing them. But anyway, without further ado, here I am. I'm doing it. I'm finishing it, and I just wanted to say thank you to the two things that kept this country safe and always will keep this country safe, and that is God and the United States military. I kind of stole Charlie Daniels' line there, but I don't care, man. I'll take it, and I'm sure he'd be willing to say use it. But anyway, what is the 22 push-up challenge? Jack, what the hell are you talking about? What are you rambling for? Well, I ramble all the time. You guys ought to know that by now. Anyway, the 22 push-up challenge is a challenge that is, I guess, has been launched from a website called 22kill.com. That's just also a movement for the same reason, and that is to raise awareness for a very, very saddening statistic of 22 vets on average every day that take their own lives. That is a very serious issue in the United States. I didn't think it would be an issue in 2016, and even though that I've been doing these videos daily, almost daily. I did skip like 2 days and then had to go and do them, of course. So I'm finishing a little late from schedule, but anyway, going back and just reviewing this every day is just it's like it hits you every day, like the first time you hear it. It's like, damn, 22 a day? Like, really? I was hoping it wasn't like any. Uh, but damn. I mean, I understand it's a big country, but seriously, there's something wrong here. We as a whole, and I've said this now for 22 videos in this series, this being the 22nd, that we as a whole, and we meaning this country as a whole, have the ability to end this. And I want to be part of ending this. And I want everyone out there that sees this video to be part of ending this. What do you do? How do you get involved? How do you spread the word? What do you do? What you do is it's called the 22 push-up challenge for a reason. There are 22 days to honor the 22, honor and remember and spread the word about the 22 vets every day that are taking their own lives. And you do that by doing 22 push-ups for 22 days. You film yourself doing them, of course. You're going to nominate somebody every day that you do it to spread the word of the challenge. I can't really think of any other way that whoever came up with that idea, cool, that's perfect. I mean, I don't know if you're into network marketing, but you just like hit the easy line of like, this isn't a hard task to do. So now some people say I can't do 22 push-ups. Whether you're like me and you're a weakling and you're like, I don't think I could do it. Or you may have suffered some sort of injury. You may not have arms. I don't know. You may, some of these are veterans and they're messed up from what they went through. I passed the challenge on to a veteran, and I'm not going to say his name because he asked me not to any further anyway than I already have. And, I didn't know that he had an injury and he couldn't do push-ups. And I'm like, it's not about the push-ups. If you go on YouTube and see other people doing this, I'm not the only one doing this. Trust me, this has reached over 50 million people. I think it's up to like 52 now, actually. I just checked last night. Anyways, so with that being said, this isn't about, being a badass or seeing how many you could do or flexing your muscles. This is about honoring our veterans and giving them the help and, more importantly, giving them the love that they deserve. Because I think that's a big part of it too. If they knew that everybody in this country was accepting them and loving them and just so happy for what they've done and realize and appreciate what they've done for them, when they return home, I guarantee you this number would be close to non-existent, if not non-existent. But anyway, that's what this is about. If you can't do push-ups, I've seen people do air push-ups on YouTube. I've seen people do it in other ways. I've seen people do jumping jacks. I've seen people just take a brief walk and film this video and just talk. Take a walk their dog and sit there with a camera, or sit there and film themselves, or go Facebook Live or whatever. You could do this however you want, as long as you're getting the message across. But without further ado, I'm going to shut up now, and I am going to do my 22. Making sure my volume's off. I'm listening to my stuff, my media outlets, know what's going on in the world so I can make videos like this. Anyway, if you served, this is for you. God bless you. Bam. Last one. I kind of dig it. Last one. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop spreading the word about this. I don't think that's going to end with this 22 challenge for me. But anyway, it's cool. I mean, I feel like I accomplished something. Okay, everyone, that concludes our video series on the 22 push-up challenge. That's all I really have to say, man. Just keep spreading the word. I'm gonna keep doing it. I encourage everybody else to do the same. Get involved with 22kill.com. Get involved with any channel that's gonna support this mission and really get behind it, because this is really, really, really awesome. That something like this exists. God doesn't let things happen out of balance. We're hit with something terribly evil that 22 vets, take their own lives a day. But at the same time, look at how many people have gotten behind this and want to fight against that. That's freaking cool. And that's awesome. That's how my God works. But anyway, as always, like and subscribe. I got a few ideas on some upcoming videos. My time should be getting a little bit more free, so I'll be able to start doing some stuff. Interesting stuff. Get some more gun reviews on this channel. We definitely need those. And of course, talk about some new renditions to the family. And yes, by that I mean that beautiful Jackson soloist sitting over in the corner. She's sexy. But anyway, like and subscribe. And without further ado, as always, which concludes this series, long live our country, long live our republic, and in the name of Ronnie James Dio, who would love that Jackson soloist, long live rock and roll. Alright guys, thanks again, God bless, love you vets.